A veteran whose body was never claimed will still have a full military service tomorrow.
The first day of school in Fayette County is almost in the books, but the new superintendent's day is far from over. Coming up, we'll show you everything the new superintendent is doing to welcome students back to school.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. WKYT News starts now with breaking news.
Good afternoon from WKYT News. I'm Barbara Bailey.
I'm Bill Bryant. Here's what's happening at noon. A missing camper has been found alive. He had disappeared more than a week ago. We've been following the search for Josh Adkins since he vanished from the Coomer Ridge campground in Wolfe County back on August 1st. This morning he was found walking on the Mountain Parkway.
A driver on the road spotted him and took him to a nearby business where they called for help. He tells rescuers he'd been roaming the area the entire time, surviving on his own, and had barely eaten. We'll have more on the story as we get it and on WKYT.com.
Now we're learning some new information here at midday about a Clay County murder case.
One suspect is in custody right now, and the sheriff's office is actively looking for another in the shooting death last month of Trevor Dykes. Deputies arrested Thomas Miracle last night. Roscoe Henson is still on the loose. We're now learning this appears to be a murder for hire case. WKYT's Michelle Chamberlain is at the live desk now with the very latest on the investigation. It's our top story at noon. Michelle?
Hi, police have made an arrest in the Eastern Kentucky murder case, and a second suspect has been named. The suspect, Roscoe Henson of Manchester. Henson is considered armed and dangerous. The Clay County Sheriff Department told me they are continuing their search for a second suspect at this very moment. Late last night, the Sheriff's Department arrested Thomas Miracle for solicitation to commit murder. According to an arrest citation, Miracle paid Roscoe Henson to kill 24-year-old Trevor Dykes. The sheriff's office says Dykes was gunned down outside of his Goose Rock community home as he was leaving for work last month. We talked to Trevor's father following the arrest.
This is the moment we've been waiting on ever since this has happened. We want to see justice drop down to who done it, why they done it. We want to know why they done it and who done it and who's behind it.
Dykes leaves behind 2 children. So far, no motive has been released, but the day he was murdered, County Sheriff Kevin Johnson told us his office was looking into the possibility that Dykes was being targeted due to a child custody case. At the live desk, Michelle Chamberlain, WKYT.
Michelle, thank you. Thomas Miracle entered a not guilty plea during his arraignment this morning. He'll be back in court next week for a preliminary hearing. One of the 77-year-old twins charged with sexually abusing young children in the 1970s has accepted a plea deal. Commonwealth's attorney Ray Larson says Jack Cassidy pleaded guilty to 9 counts of various sex crimes involving 6 different victims from 1970 to 1976 when he was a Boy Scout troop leader. Jack Cassidy is set to be sentenced in October. His brother Jerry Cassidy was too ill to appear in court. He'll have a hearing on that same date.
Several central Kentucky counties are back in class today, and the beautiful weather is making for a great start to the new school year. We're seeing sunny skies, mild temperatures out there in the bluegrass here at this noon hour. That trend is expected to continue. WKYT meteorologist Micah Harris is live now in our First Alert Weather Center with the details.
Boy, it's a good looking day. I mean, you have a lot of sunshine, a few clouds here and there, and what we're going to be seeing, well, those humidity levels still way down and temperatures for the most part. Now, it kind of depends on where you are. I think southern zones will be there in the lower 80s, already seeing a few locations, but for the most part we'll be in the upper 70s to lower 80s. I just don't see that really trailing off that much as we head off into the rest of the afternoon. Planning ahead, you get into the afternoon right there anywhere from 78 to about 82 degrees. Like I said, it depends on where you are. Southern zones were already at 78 degrees and some 80s, so it really trying to get that cooler, drier air filtering down in extremely nice as we hit that evening hour. I'll show you how long this sticks around because I think it sticks around a little bit longer than you would think during the summer. That's coming up in a few minutes.
All right, Micah, thank you. It has been a busy day for teachers, faculty, staff, and students here in Fayette County. The new school year began this morning, and there's a new face as the head of the district here. Superintendent Manny Kalk started the day off by visiting several schools in the area this morning. WKYT's Mark Barber is live at Bryan Station High School now with some reaction to the superintendent's day.
Good afternoon, Bill and Barbara. Not only is it the first day back in school for the 40,000 students in Fayette County, it is also Manny Kalk's first day as a new superintendent. He is starting off with quite the whirlwind of a school tour. He just left Bryan Station High School here a few minutes ago and is heading over to Lafayette High School now, where he's going to eat lunch with students in the cafeteria. Now, the new superintendent is stopping at a total of 6 schools today to meet with leadership teams and visit classrooms. The Fayette County School Board says his success with an urban school district in Maine helped him get the job here. While the new school leader says he has big ideas about how he can help our students succeed, he says today is just about making a connection with students. He pulled one girl out of class here at Bryan Station just to introduce himself because the girl's mother spoke so highly of her. The first day back can sometimes be exciting or nerve-wracking for students, and he hopes to put them at ease. Kalk is making his rounds wearing a tie with graduating students on it. This morning, he wore a backpack and read students his favorite children's book while he rode the bus with them to school. The 43-year-old isn't missing the humor that students may just see in him catching the school bus.
He's probably too old to be riding a bus. So what did he do that he could make it out of elementary school? No, hopefully I'll be able to interact with them and find out what they did during the summer and, what are some of their favorite reading materials.
After Kalk finishes eating lunch with students over at Lafayette, he will make his way over to the Creative and Performing Arts School in Lexington. From there, his last stop of the day will be Tates Creek Middle School. Live in Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
All right, Mark, thank you. It's been a busy day for the superintendent. Kalk also visited Mary Todd Elementary and William Wells Brown Elementary this morning. Well, students in Clark, Woodford, Jessamine, Franklin, and several other counties also returned to the classroom today. Classes also started back up in Madison County, except for one school. Construction is still underway at Daniel Boone Elementary, and their school year won't start until Monday. The district says, though, those students will not have to make up those days missed this week.
A Central Kentucky funeral home is holding a memorial service this week for a Navy veteran who apparently doesn't have a family of his own. Ramsey Funeral Home in Lancaster says 66-year-old Don Koss of Mercer County died last month, but no family members claimed his body. WKYT's Phil Pendleton is in Garrett County now with more on how Cass is being honored.
Ramsey Young Funeral Home here in Lancaster is handling the services for 66-year-old Don Koss, who died July 29th at the Veterans Hospital in Lexington, but no one has claimed his body. There's no word of any family or friends, so the funeral home here in Lancaster put his obituary on Facebook, and since then they say they have been inundated with the phone ringing off the hook with offers from all over the United States. Caswell Sofley's Lincoln County Post will be handling the service.
And they could not get anyone to claim the body or claim any kin to the body. I don't know for what reasons. But anyway, the gentleman had laid up there for several weeks.
And that service will be at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning at the Camp Nelson National Cemetery in Jessamine County. I'm told that he will have the full military honors. In Garrett County, Phil Pendleton, WKYT.
Now, we've learned that Koss lived in Salvisa in Mercer County, but the funeral home director says not much else is known about him. People living in one Lexington apartment building are back in their homes this midday. We first reported that they were forced out of the Fairway Apartments on Pimlico Parkway because of a raw sewage leak. But the property manager tells us one of the residents put something down the drain in the bathtub, causing it to back up, creating the smell. The situation has now been fixed, and once again, everybody is back in their own apartments.
A nightclub in Lexington that has been the scene of multiple shootings is now under new ownership, and they have big plans. Tom Burr bought the building on Euclid Avenue. He already owns the Beer Trap next door, as well as Pazzo's and Village Idiot. Burr told the Herald Leader he is turning the space into a new restaurant with a rooftop patio. He hopes it will be opened up by next March. And we're learning some new details about the 21C Museum Hotel in downtown Lexington. In honor of the building's banking history, the Herald Leader is reporting that the hotel's restaurant will be named Lockbox. The restaurant is part of a $43 million renovation to turn the building at the corner of Main and North Upper into a hotel. It's expected to open up early next year. Pop singer Meghan Trainor's vocal problems are forcing the singer to cancel the rest of her North American tour.
And that includes a scheduled performance at the Kentucky State Fair. Trainor wrote on Instagram that she is, quote, devastated, scared, and so sorry for calling off the remainder of her scheduled shows. She plans to have surgery for a vocal cord hemorrhage. Fans who bought tickets for her August 20th concert in Louisville can get a refund. And if you bought them on Ticketmaster.com, you'll get a refund automatically.
Well, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton changes course and finally turns over her email server to the U.S. Justice Department.
The latest on the ongoing investigation is next on Kentucky's #1 midday news.
Also ahead on WKYT, Late Show host Stephen Colbert is staying political on the opening night of his new talk show. Find out who his first guest will be coming up on WKYT News at noon.